Kanadierin Spencer O'Brien took the win for the women.
Well, for semifinals at World Championships, I was practicing and I was having a pretty bad practice for me, just wasn't very on it and having a rough time figuring out my run. And I was coming in and I just caught my toe edge and just slammed like pretty much into the takeoff of the next jump. So I was going like super fast and just kind of stopped dead in my tracks. Yeah, I think that fall was for sure one of the biggest impacts I've ever had. I've had a few rough ones this year actually with catching my edge, and I decked a jump at X Games, and I've had some dingers in my career for sure. But that one, just like how fast I was going to how quickly I stopped, I think that was the biggest impact I've probably ever taken. At that point in time, I definitely didn't think I was going to ride the next day. Mentally, I was pretty low, and physically, I just felt so worked that I wasn't sure if I'd even be able to ride or if I wanted to ride. Working with Jan, I did work on the INDIBA machine, which is one of the first times I've ever done it. And it's really warm, so like for massage and stuff, it's a lot nicer. And then also there's like kind of heat pressure points, I guess. You can kind of pinpoint certain areas that hurt the most. I think I had 3 sessions with the INDIBA machine that day, and I ended up being able to ride and compete in semifinals. And I was lucky enough to be able to put down my run and ended up winning my heat and moving into finals in 2nd place. So I was really happy about that and just stoked that I was able to get back on my board and even compete. Yeah, I got a good night's sleep and was looking forward to a day of practice before finals, because I really hadn't gotten to do or practice the run that I wanted to for finals. But it was really foggy and really rainy, and practice didn't really happen. And I actually got up there and felt so much worse the next day than I had the day before. So I ended up not even really riding and just went back down and spent more time with Jan and the INDIBA. Yeah, again, was super worried about the next day. I didn't know. I figured I could ride, but I was just in a lot of pain and wasn't sure what level I would be able to ride at. And obviously it's World Championships, so I wanted to do my best and showcase what I can do. The following day I woke up and I felt awful. Yeah, we went up the hill and I did some warm-ups, had a session with Jan again, and was feeling good, like I felt good enough to ride, so went up for practice. At the end of the day, I ended up landing the run that I wanted to do and ended up winning, so I was really, really happy, and it was a lot of emotion because it was a hard week, and I feel like I persevered, so yeah, I was just really thankful to have Jan and Helen and Rob and Dr. Bovard and everyone there to support me and, you know, get me to that place where I could compete and end up winning the contest. Thank you, INDIBA.
For making you world champion.
With all the little machine.